There you go.
Shalom, shalom, shalom is real. First and foremost, man, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing His word to come out. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters out there, man, are truly, truly edified by today's word. Today is the Sabbath. Anybody that follows the church on a regular basis know the right-hand man next to me is the elder, the spiritual head of the church. He leads the charge when it comes to the Sabbath. Sirach 14:12. We never know what the elder is going to bring out, but he's so eloquent with what he brings out. All we do is we on standby by way of plucking in and chiming in on the latest, greatest. Grape drink. Listen, man, we know y'all been listening to us the whole time, and y'all just proved to us last week that y'all still watching us close, and we like that because now that we know we got y'all attention, please understand we are the real Jews the Bible speaks of. It's us. Revelations 2:9, 3:9. That is a mock and a rebuke on y'all. All right. Also, a side note, okay? I got a merchandise company I just opened up, and what I'm selling is MAGA hats, okay? Make America Great Again. Red MAGA hats. I got all of them. So all you Jakes, all you Kamalians, you Harrisons, holla at me, man. I got MAGA hats for y'all, man. You know, the first 100 people that reach out for a MAGA hat, you get it for free. All jokes aside, we now that the voting is over, I'm about to hand it over to the elder. Now that the voting's over, okay, I want you guys to understand this loud and clear. Who you should have been voting for on November 5th is Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. If you voting for anything other than that, it don't count.
Right.
It don't count. Now, I've said enough. So without further ado, Elder, I know you got something in the oven. We want to talk about some things, man, just so we can speed y'all up. Since the last time we've talked, some real demonic vibrations have been coming at us from all areas. Ishmael to the right, which is the future, to the left, which is the future and now, he get attacked. I get attacked. The elder get attacked. We don't even have enough time to go through our weekly debacles that we wrestle with. But Ak, man, can you please, man, bring us in, man, with the latest, greatest, my friend?
You got anything, Ishmael?
I'm just holding what he had.
Yep, that's right. Oh, you can bust him down.
Sirach chapter 14, verse 12. Remember that death will not be long in coming, and that the covenant of the grave is not showed unto thee.
We ain't got that much time here.
Nope.
Before, while y'all enchanted with this so-called holiday season, y'all don't even know. When you go to bed tonight, that's it. We understand that. What am I saying? Time is something you can't get back. Time is something, if you ain't cherishing your time, you might well just check out now. Remember that death will not be long in coming. That means the Lord is, he on this way, and when he come back, he's knocking dinglings in the dirt with one finger. So all I'm gonna say is this: those you love the most, whether it's your spouses, your children, cherish that time, because there's gonna come a time where you're gonna wish that you maximize your currency of time. A lot of niggas is bankrupt.
Yep.
Because they think they rich in time. Bro.
We broke in time.
It's a wrap, bro. But that's how I just want to set forth that scripture. Was you holding something to add on? It's on you, elder.
Man, I really, today, I don't know. My spirit just super vexed based on the behaviors surrounding the masses of people when it comes to
you still in
the media.
14? 20, verse 20.
The media manipulation of the emotions of quote unquote the American population.
God.
So you have everybody getting, well, I'm not going to say everybody. You have a large amount of the population of this country getting emotional over this so-called voting. And it's a cliche to even speak on it because it's so many people doing it. It's like I don't even want to waste my time doing it, but we would have to address.
It's our biblical duty to at least, shine a little light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And really all I got to say is all praises to Yahweh, to his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai.
Absolutely.
And the reason I'm saying that is for people in the Hebrew Israelite faith, in the Hebrew Israelite community, this is a vexing display of what we're seeing in the media and on YouTube.
Absolutely.
But yet it's comforting as well because you can see that if the Lord had not sent the kite to your jail cell, you'll still be acting like these people. You'll be going to vote and then going to Joe's Crab Shack to celebrate.
Yeah.
And let's go to Joe's Crab Shack, and then tomorrow we wake up and it's like a Christmas gift. Did we win? And then if you voted for Trump, you feel like you won. And if you voted for Kamala Harris, then you didn't get what you want for Christmas.
Right.
And we all, in this faith of the Hebrew Israelite faith, we all understand that voting is completely fake.
Yeah.
Not only is it completely fake, it's wicked.
It's a counterfeit $3 bill.
Yeah.
And it's wicked.
We're not even supposed to vote. Christians, technically, if they went along with this book, this Bible, they wouldn't vote neither, but for some reason they vote.
It's a form of worship,
right?
And the Lord tells you in Deuteronomy, it's one of the 10 Commandments, dude.
Black people contribute $109 billion a year to the leisure travel industry.
Absolutely.
Not business travel, leisure travel, annually. $109 billion.
Facts, yeah.
Meaning that we are traveling disproportionately to our incomes, the same way we do everything in excess because we are a lost soul of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Us being lost makes us believe that we're supposed to go to our enemy, which is Egypt, going up to Egypt for a handout when if you talk to your neighbor, if you have a group meeting of your neighbors, a lot of the problems that we face that we look for the United States government, aka the white man, to save us from, we could save ourselves from.
Facto.
But because we have a curse upon us that prevents us from coagulating,
right.
We tend to overlook all of the simplest options and go for the hoodwink. The hoodwinking.
Isaiah 30-ish 1 and 2.
We love to be lied to.
All the time.
I don't understand what it is about the Israelite character that it loves to be lied to.
Yeah. I think Isaiah 30 verse 1 and 2, that speaks right into what you're saying. Just bring it. As you expound it, if you got it, you can bring it
right here.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
That's
now,
Jake.
yeah. Now look at how hypocritical this nation is. Do you know how far $1 billion would go if you spread it into 20 Negro communities over the Midwest? Not even, 5 to really beef up things as far as the economy.
Okay.
So when Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, there's a couple of things that happened that have been unprecedented up until this election, quote unquote. This government mind control psyop, psychological operation, which is called the presidential election. This is the most expensive presidential election campaign in history, in excess of 3 to 5 billion. Kamala Harris, her campaign was $1 billion. She had $1 billion. That's the most money ever received for a campaign, and she got landslided. Meanwhile, she used the worst of the worst representation to, quote unquote, try to get elected. Glorilla, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, who else? And Flo Milli. So we talked about this already, and it failed miserably.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which we don't like to get into it because we be feeling like everything is just a movie script. It's not necessarily real. It's just something that they put on like sports. And people have favorite teams in sports, and when their team loses, they get super emotional.
Right.
What's up? How you doing? What's up, Kyle? So we saw how people, Van Jones crying.
Oh man, yeah.
You know,
So
D.L.
tired of the
Hughley,
Yeah.
he throwing a hissy fit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, this is what I don't understand. What made you think that
Ish holding
this
the
super
Rock 1420.
if Kamala Harris was to get into office, y'all can't see, but okay, when you watch whoever, I don't want to go into all of them. If you have a brain, you would think that people would say, how would a woman fare in a world full of misogynistic countries like the Middle East, Russia, South Korea, where women, the only place that women get a fair, quote unquote, fair shake is the UK and some of the European countries and the United States. Everything else is anti-female power and empowerment. So why would you take a female commander-in-chief? Because that's who she would become. She would become the commander-in-chief over all 4 sanctions of the military.
Yeah.
To be able to wheel and deal pretty much, you know, I don't want to say with impunity, but she'll have enough power, quote unquote, from what they say to really, really, really get the down and dirties. And it's a female. Now, when you look at how many times have you seen a presidential candidate lose? And then the next day, the next couple days, the fallout is a bunch of let's leave that out, a bunch of men on the internet shedding tears, showing, I'm talking about losing it because they candidate lost. That's proof right there that a woman don't supposed to be in office, because look at the emotions of women over some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Like every time a candidate lose, niggas, you got Van Jones, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of bitch ass niggas out there crying, but for the most part, you're not gonna see men, when they candidate lose, go on the internet and just lose it, start crying. I'm talking about crying to the point to where they hyperventilate over an election. I mean, we've seen niggas do it over sports.
Now, what about this? It's that same crying, right? What would happen if Jake put on a MAGA hat?
Oh, it'll be a fight. No, you could literally get killed for wearing a MAGA hat around black people.
Yeah.
Now, what was I about to say?
No, you said it was crying. The men crying.
Yeah, the men crying over the votes. So let me get this straight. Her ethnicity could be in question, right?
It's in question.
Right. She can be married to a Jewish white boy that's an entertainment lawyer,
Facto.
the black woman will overlook that.
Yeah.
But if the black man vote for the white man, it's a problem.
Yeah.
But she married to a Jewish white boy. That ain't no problem. But if the black man votes for a white man, she married to one. But if he votes for one, then it's a problem.
Well, you know, we talk about this all the time. Respect of persons. They don't know this woman from a can of paint. But for some strange reason, they put their faith. That's why the scriptures say, cursed
Be it the
is
man,
the man that
trust
trusts in
man.
man. So anybody that goes to the polls, you already got a dunce cap. You already a graduate of Dunce University.
Yep.
I mean, just think about that. I wanna believe you lying, but you can look this up and see these people that was literally crying.
Crying, losing it.
And it's like you gotta say to yourself, okay, if that ain't Silas children
I don't know what is.
that the Bible speaks of in Jeremiah 4:22. Matter of fact, this is our substance. Could you give us that Sirach 14:20? This is what sustains us as spiritual men.
Sirach chapter 14, verse 20. Blessed is the man that doth meditate good things and wisdom, and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding.
See, we don't get caught up in folly. We don't get caught up in this cartoon rat race that's going on. We understand whether it's Trump or Kamala. We still got to get up, like Tahara say, he laces his boots. You still got to lace your boots every day.
Yep.
You still got to go to work. You still got to get groceries. Still got to go to the doctor. Still got to be as health conscious as possible. Regardless, Donald Trump is not going to get you closer to Yahweh. Kamala ain't going to get you closer to him. Nothing changed in their life. And everybody that's rich, nothing changed in their life. Everybody that's poor, nothing changed regardless
Nope.
who in the office. It's how can I put this? It's a play on the idiocy. I don't even know if that's a word.
Idiocracy.
But it's a play on just the lack of intelligence of American people. When they can do it, when they can use you as an emotional test dummy by way of leading you to believe that your vote actually makes a difference, then you.
It's like giving, you know, you have a little boy. You know,
What'd
you
you
have a
say,
little boy.
You fucking fried. You think your vote count? You're
You know, you have a little boy, right? He's sitting around while y'all playing video games. He 2.
We're gonna come back to you and so you
He
can
too-
expound on that, on your
he-
perspective on that.
2 years old.
He
See y'all holding that controller, right? He
Yeah.
see it. He know that he see all the time people holding that controller, staring at that TV. So he has a concept of game. So, but if you give him a game and think that this 2-year-old brain can function
what we
good
look
enough
like on time.
to manipulate this complex John Madden sports,
Yeah.
then you know it's pointless to give him the remote. But to make him feel like he part of the guys, you know, like he hanging out with the guys, you know.